What if I told you that the most attractive people in the world are not the loudest, the richest, or even the most beautiful? What if the secret to becoming unforgettable has nothing to do with looks and everything to do with habits? Everyday people walk into rooms and instantly command attention. Without saying a word, they do not beg for validation. They do not chase approval. They do not force people to notice them, yet somehow everyone does. Why? Because attraction is not something you wear. It is something you become. In this video, you will discover 10 powerful, stoic habits that silently make people respect you, admire you, trust you, and feel drawn toward your presence. If you master these habits, people will notice a change in you before you even say a single word. And make sure you stay until the end, because the final habit is the one that separates ordinary people from truly unforgettable individuals. Part 1 habit. Number 1 is emotional control. Most people lose their attractiveness the moment they lose control of their emotions. Anyone can remain calm when life is easy. The real test comes when things go wrong. When someone insults you, when someone rejects you, when someone disappoints you. The average person reacts immediately. They become angry, they complain, they argue, they seek revenge. But the Stoics understood something powerful. The person who controls their emotions controls their life. When people see that you remain calm under pressure, they naturally respect you. Your calmness becomes a form of strength. While others are losing control, you remain composed while others panic. You remain steady. Emotional control creates a powerful presence because it shows maturity, it shows confidence, it shows self-respect, and nothing is more attractive than a person who refuses to let temporary emotions control permanent decisions. Habit number 2 is speaking less and listening more. Modern society rewards noise. Everyone wants to talk. Everyone wants attention. Everyone wants to be heard. But truly attractive people understand the power of silence. They do not feel the need to dominate every conversation. They do not interrupt people. They do not constantly talk about themselves. Instead, they listen carefully. They make others feel understood. They make others feel valued. This creates a magnetic effect. People naturally enjoy being around someone who genuinely listens. The Stoics believe that wisdom begins with observation. The more you listen, the more you learn. The more you learn, the more valuable your words become. And when you finally speak, people pay attention because they know your words carry weight. Habit number 3 is keeping promises to yourself. Most people make promises when they feel motivated. They promise to wake up early. They promise to exercise. They promise to improve. Then they break those promises. Over time, they lose trust in themselves. But disciplined individuals are different. They do what they say they will do, even when they do not feel like it. Every promise kept strengthens character. Every commitment honored builds confidence. People can sense this kind of self-respect. They may not understand why they admire you, but they do, because deep down everyone respects someone who can rely on themselves. Habit number 4 is refusing to seek validation. One of the fastest ways to lose attractiveness is to constantly seek approval. People who desperately want to be liked often end up losing respect. Why? Because neediness creates weakness. The Stoics taught that your worth does not depend on public opinion. It depends on your character. Attractive people understand this. They do not chase attention. They do not constantly explain themselves. They do not change their values to fit in. They know who they are. They know what they stand for. And this certainty creates confidence. When you stop seeking validation, you become free, and freedom is attractive. Habit number 5 is developing discipline. Discipline is attractive because it is rare. Most people know what they should do, but very few actually do it consistently. Discipline separates dreamers from achievers. It separates wishes from results. When people see someone who wakes up early, stays focused, keeps improving, and follows through on commitments, they notice discipline creates trust. Discipline creates reliability. Discipline creates strength. The Stoics view discipline is the foundation of a meaningful life. Without discipline, talent is wasted. Potential is wasted. Opportunity is wasted. But with discipline, ordinary people achieve extraordinary things. Habit number 6 is becoming comfortable with solitude. Many people fear being alone because being alone forces them to face themselves. But attractive individuals are not afraid of solitude. They use it for growth. They use it for reflection. They use it to strengthen their minds. The Stoics often spend time alone, examining their thoughts and improving their character. A person who enjoys their own company becomes difficult to manipulate because they do not depend on others for happiness. They do not need constant attention. They do not need constant reassurance. Their confidence comes from within, and people naturally admire that kind of independence. Habit number 7 is maintaining high standards. Attractive people do not accept everything that enters their lives. They are selective about friendships, selective about habits, selective about opportunities. They understand that saying yes to everything often means saying no to their future. The Stoics believe that character is shaped by choices. Every decision either strengthens you or weakens you. People respect individuals who have standards, because standards demonstrate self-respect. When you value yourself enough to protect your time, your energy, and your peace, others begin to value those things too. Habit number 8 is staying focused on growth instead of comparison. Comparison is a trap. There will always be someone richer, smarter, stronger, or more successful. If you spend your life comparing yourself to others, you will never find peace. The Stoics taught that. Your only real competition is the person you were yesterday. Attractive people focus on progress. They focus on improvement. They focus on becoming better. This mindset creates confidence. Because success becomes personal, instead of competing with the world, you compete with your former self, and every small improvement becomes a victory. Habit number 9 is mastering your reactions. Most people believe that power comes from controlling situations. The Stoics believe true power comes from controlling yourself. Everyday life presents challenges. Someone criticizes you, someone ignores you, someone disappoints you, someone tries to provoke you. The average person reacts immediately. They allow external events to control their emotions. But attractive people understand that every reaction reveals character. When you remain calm during chaos, people notice when you refuse to be dragged into unnecessary drama. People notice when you respond with wisdom instead of anger. People notice your reactions tell the world who you are. The strongest individuals are not those who never face problems. They are the ones who refuse to let problems control them. Imagine 2 people facing the same challenge. One panics and complains. The other remains calm and searches for solutions. Which person would you trust more? Which person would you admire more? Which person would you want in your life? The answer is obvious. Emotional stability creates attraction because it creates security. People naturally gravitate toward those who remain grounded when life becomes difficult. The Stoics understood that you cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. This mindset changes everything. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you begin asking, "What can I learn from this?" Instead of becoming a victim, you become a student of life. This shift creates resilience. Resilience creates confidence. Confidence creates presence. And presence creates attraction. Every challenge becomes an opportunity to prove your strength. Every setback becomes an opportunity to develop patience. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity to demonstrate character. Over time, people begin to notice something different about you. They notice that you do not complain as much. They notice that you remain calm under pressure. They notice that your confidence does not disappear. When circumstances become difficult, this is not luck. This is mastery, and mastery is attractive. Habit number 10 is living with purpose. This is perhaps the most attractive habit of all. Most people drift through life without direction. They wake up, they react to whatever happens, they follow the crowd. They spend years moving without knowing where they are going. But people with purpose are different. They have a vision, they have values. They have goals that guide their decisions. Purpose gives life meaning. Purpose creates focus. Purpose creates energy. When people see someone who knows where they are going, they feel it immediately. There is something magnetic about a person who wakes up every day with intention. The Stoics believe that every human being has a responsibility to live according to their highest potential, not to impress others, not to gain attention. But because excellence is its own reward, purpose transforms ordinary actions into meaningful actions. It transforms discipline into a mission. It transforms sacrifice into investment. It transforms challenges into opportunities. When you live with purpose, you stop wasting time on things that do not matter. You stop seeking approval from people who do not share your values. You stop chasing distractions that pull you away from your goals. Purpose becomes your compass, and that clarity makes you attractive. Because clarity creates confidence. Many people are lost. Many people are uncertain. Many people are waiting for someone else to tell them what to do. But when you live with purpose, you become a leader of your own life. You no longer need permission to grow. You no longer need validation to move forward. You no longer need external motivation to keep going. Your purpose becomes stronger than your excuses. Now think about these 10 habits together. Emotional control, listening more than speaking. keeping promises to yourself, refusing to seek validation, developing discipline, becoming comfortable with solitude, maintaining high standards, focusing on growth instead of comparison, mastering your reactions, living with purpose. None of these habits require perfect looks. None of these habits require wealth. None of these habits require fame. Yet together, they create something far more powerful. They create character, and character is what truly attracts people. Beauty may capture attention for a moment. Status may impress people temporarily. But character creates lasting respect. Character creates trust. Character creates admiration. The Stoics knew that true attractiveness begins within. It is built through daily choices. It is built through discipline. It is built through self-respect. Every day you have an opportunity to strengthen these habits. Every day you have an opportunity to become a little wiser, a little calmer, a little stronger, a little more disciplined. The transformation will not happen overnight. It will happen one decision at a time, one habit at a time, one day at a time. But if you stay consistent, the results will be extraordinary. One day people will notice something different about you. They may not be able to explain it. They may not understand it. They will simply feel it. They will feel your confidence. They will feel your calmness. They will feel your strength. They will feel your presence. And the most powerful part is that you will not need to convince anyone. Your actions will speak for you. Your habits will speak for you. Your character will speak for you. That is the Stoic way: quiet strength, quiet confidence, quiet excellence. Not loud, not arrogant, not desperate for attention. Just strong, just disciplined, just authentic, and in a world filled with noise, that kind of person becomes impossible to ignore. So ask yourself today, which of these habits do you need to strengthen the most? Which one could change your life if you practiced it consistently? Start there, start small, stay consistent, trust the process. Because every great transformation begins with a single decision, and that decision could be made today.